It's one of the busiest streets in New Mexico. There's a stretch of it that's been the scene of crash after crash over the years, including one that left a 12-year-old girl dead last summer.
On special assignment tonight, News 13's Lizay Mitri takes a closer look at this problem and what can be done about it.
Somebody in that one?
Yeah. Rio Rancho police got to the crash scene on Highway 528 near Southern. A 19-year-old is charged with vehicular homicide, accused of topping 100 miles an hour before crashing into a car, killing the 12-year-old girl in the passenger seat. That was in June. About a month later,
let me get my unit over here. I'm blocking.
Up the road at 528 and Northern, a man had to be flown to the hospital after a bad crash. One of the officers mentioned he just responded to a crash here the day before.
I just sprayed that one yesterday.
And the day after this one, police encountered a Jeep flipped onto its roof on 528 at Sarah Road.
He was making a left, and then I think it was coming southbound.
As a woman at a nearby gas station pulled surveillance video for police, she didn't seem too surprised to hear about another crash there.
It just happened there last week too.
So how common is it? Looking at 4 miles of Highway 528 from west side to northern, Rio Rancho police tell us they responded to 229 crashes in 2018, 227 the year after that. Then it dipped to 164 last year during the pandemic when fewer drivers were on the road. Here's Deputy Chief Andrew Rodriguez.
528 Rio Rancho Boulevard. We are a constant presence on 528. It does keep us busy.
Any idea why that might be?
Oh, absolutely. It's the volume of traffic. If you look at historically at the city, that's where we see a lot of the commercial traffic and people coming in to visit Rio Rancho.
The most dangerous intersection along this corridor is right here, 528 and Southern. This is where Rio Rancho police responded to the most crashes last year.
The Mid-Region Council of Governments, which studies traffic patterns in the Albuquerque metro area, says the crash rate in this intersection was more than 1.5 times the regional average between 2014 and 2018. And the rate of severe crashes, where someone was injured or killed, was also more than 50% higher than average.
They do go really fast on that street coming down the hill.
That's pretty terrifying, man. I got a little man that's about to start driving, so, I know we got to start getting a lot more considerate of one another on the road.
If I'm a member of the public, any more than 0 is a lot, especially if it's my child that's been involved in the crash, right? If you're a police officer and you're having to respond to crashes, any more than 0 is a lot to them.
The deputy chief says targeted traffic enforcement can curb crashes, catching unsafe driving before someone gets hurt.
All of it just comes down to strategic deployment of our resources and doing the best we can to keep the public safe.
After this crash in July, police even got a little help from the public.
Possibly. Possibly. Let me escort you out there, okay?
Okay, sounds good. This nurse came upon the crash scene before an ambulance arrived and jumped out to help the man suffering from a serious head wound.
Do you guys have something that we can hold some pressure on that?
A collision with a car knocked him off his motorcycle. He was flown to the hospital for emergency surgery and was on the road to recovery when police visited him 10 days later. On special assignment, Lizay Mitri, KRQE News 13.
As many of you know, Rio Rancho has speed vans to nab speeders and slow them down, but New Mexico does not allow them on state highways.